Hi, you guys. Welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of January 4th through the 18th, 2017. Okay, so you guys, I am doing a new layout for starting this year. I hope you guys like it. So what we have here, and first of all, we're starting off with Libra singles, and then we're going to, I'm going to shuffle again and do Libra couples. So how it goes is the heart of the situation or central issue. Then we'll have the near future, the advice, and the overall outcome for the next couple of weeks. So starting off, I hope you guys can see. I feel like, oh shoot, sorry, I'm looking at myself upside down. That was annoying. Okay, so the heart of the situation here, we have the Hermit, the near future, the Tower, advice, the World, and Four of Swords as the overall outcome. Okay, so central issue, the Hermit, is about that soul searching, that journey, that isolation. A lot of us are still on that spiritual path, still learning about ourselves and becoming enlightened. Being single has enlightened you. Isolation has enlightened you. You've been learning a lot about your life and your path and your purpose. So a lot of you have been maturing during this time alone, and it does feel like it's been a long time, and I feel like you're starting to feel like, you know, tired, like an old person, like you've been through a lot. You know, the lessons that you've been learning have really forced you to wisen up. And some of you have been studying, you know, astrology, your birth chart, tarot cards, anything esoteric or occult-like. And all of this has been to help you grow on your spiritual path. But I do feel that it's been an eye-awakening experience for a lot of you. You have now become conscious or a conscious creator. You've become enlightened and awakened. And, you know, you're not so, you lost some of your innocence, some of you. And here in the near future, we have the Tower. So there is something that is going to knock us off our feet that we are not expecting, or that makes us come to some sort of realization. It's like we already have enlightenment here, but now something that we're going to discover really is a shocker. You know, it is it could be heartbreaking, or it could just be about finding out about a breakup. But it's something that gets revealed. And I feel like it's chaos. It's chaotic. And for some of you, it's a warning or a wake-up call. So, you know, just get ready for that Tower moment, because I feel like our entire world or life is about to change here. The advice here as the World, this is to move on, to let go of the past and be prepared for this major change or the next chapter in our lives. There's about to be a major change. A couple of other people got the World too. I think Virgo. That's another thing. You could also be dealing with a Virgo or Capricorn. But there is some major transit or shift that could be getting ready to affect your life. You might suddenly have to move or relocate, or your single life could end suddenly, and suddenly you're in a relationship. So something I feel kind of happens out of the blue and unexpectedly, and is overall just getting ready for this major change. For some of you, you might suddenly get involved with someone who is far away or from another city, state, country, because the world is about distance as well. And with the Four of Swords as the overall outcome, I feel like something so, I don't want to say traumatic. For some people, it might be traumatic. But I feel like whatever happens is going to take a lot out of you, and you're just going to need to take a break after that. I'm seeing you taking a mental rest and meditating and channeling spirit and pampering yourself and just keeping some things to yourself. I feel like you need to recuperate, because I get the feeling that something major is about to happen within these next 2 weeks. It might go further out than 2 weeks, but especially if you know, not especially, but it can happen soon if you know someone whose birthday is coming up, or whose birthday has just passed. Because with the world here, this is also reaching a new age. And I know it is Capricorn season. So those of you that, I don't know, may have dealt with a Capricorn, or a Capricorn could suddenly come into your life. But something may be getting ready to happen, Capricorn season. This is also, the world is also about, like the universe celebrating your accomplishments. And because you've learned a certain lesson, certain restrictions are going to be lifted now. So opportunities are getting ready to come into your life, or made presentable to you, or things that you thought were unattainable, now it's not. But whatever the case, I feel like you're resting here and taking that time out. So let me clarify a few things. Let's start with this Tower. My goodness, what is this? Tower. It's an ending to something. This is suddenly cutting someone out of your life, or suddenly ending a way of communication. This is something coming to an end. And with the Magician here, it makes me feel that for some of you, if there was any spell work, or you feel like someone had done work against you, I feel like it comes to an end, or it will be exposed. But something that ends, and it may be in regards to something that happened at a distance as well. It may be the ending of a long distance, I don't want to say relationship because this is for singles, but let's just say long distance crush, or someone who you felt, like I said, was unattainable or at a distance. It's like getting over that person, or ending something, ending communication with that person. And it's also because something has ended, now someone is waiting or longing for you, for your response, because it's like you suddenly went cold or suddenly went silent. Let me clarify the world. Okay, so I have the world clarified by Seven of Pentacles. So something that you had been waiting for a long time, it seemed like it was taking forever and you were being very patient. I feel like the wait is over. And, you know, you're going to start seeing the results of your investment. Like you maybe invested your time into something. Maybe you have been trying to manifest something and there were delays. I feel like the restrictions or those delays are coming to an end. And then I have the Six of Cups here. So I feel like you maybe have been waiting to hear from someone that you had a connection with, or waiting to hear from someone that you felt like was a soulmate or a childhood friend, someone from your past. I feel like the waiting is coming to an end. There's some sort of major change happening in your life, and you're going to hear there's going to be contact made. Like someone had been thinking about you and they're going to let you know it as well. Again, this person may be at a distance, so someone from a distance might be reaching out to you because you went cold or silent. Let's clarify the Four of Swords here. This is meditation and also about sending telepathic messages to someone and using the method of water manifesting. I know that probably doesn't make sense for some of you, but for those of you that are into the power of manifestation and you've been researching about it and learning about water manifestation or using water to manifest your desires, I feel like that might be something that you're focused on. But this is sending some sort of, this is meditating and praying and sending some sort of telepathic messages to someone that may be at a distance. So someone might be letting you know that they're thinking about you, or you're letting them know that you're thinking about them. And then two, we have the Hanged Man. Again, this is about enlightenment, meditating, daydreaming. So this is definitely, you know, using your mind to travel and create some sort of new reality. Yeah, I feel like this is saying thoughts traveling, having something to do with thoughts traveling and messages being sent and received, but only through thought. So it's a telepathic connection that you're having with someone. So let's do Libra couples. Libra couples, January 4th through 18th. Messages for Libra couples. Libras in relationships. Looks like both people, singles and couples, are relaxing here. So with the heart of the situation, I have Empress. And then I have the near future, the Four of Swords. Advice, King of Swords. And the final outcome, the Sun. So with Empress being at the heart of the situation, I feel this is you being comfortable in who you are. This is you being spoiled. For those of you that are wanting to get pregnant, this is a good time. You might have baby fever or having thoughts about conceiving, feeling like nurturing. You're in nurturing mode. And also it is having your desires fulfilled or manifesting. Now, on a downside, the Empress, for those of you in relationships, for me, could mean a third party is looking into your relationship, or there is the possible threat of a third party situation, or you yourself are flirting with someone. Even though you're in a commitment, you could be flirting with someone. But it's overall about having your desires come into fruition. So there's something that is getting ready to manifest in your life. And with the Four of Swords here, this is you having to take some sort of mental break and rest. And I feel like you're meditating and just overall keeping some thoughts to yourself, being private, and having some sort of me time. I feel like for some of you, you are literally, lighting candles and sitting in the tub and chilling out in the bathroom. Creating thoughts, having creative thoughts. Maybe you're thinking about your next romance novel. Maybe you're thinking about writing about things that are happening in your life and turning it into something creative. King of Swords, I feel you could be dealing with another air sign, such as yourself, or Gemini, Aquarius, or this could be you. But I feel more so this is like listening as advice. This is listening to your own intuition. This is taking care of your physical appearance, taking care of your health. This is you being in your creative zone. And for some of you, I feel like you might be a single parent. Or you might be considering artificial insemination for some of you. That's like on your mind because you're ready to be a parent, a mother. And here with the Sun as the overall outcome is, it's an optimistic ending. It's good news. It's breaking free from a certain situation and just being yourself. This could be you and your partner connecting and being honest with one another, feeling passionate about each other again. This is usually being creative together or young at heart. So maybe you and your partner are creating things together, maybe song, music, sculptures, jewelry, but it's almost like you guys are like young at heart and being kids again and just being free. I don't really feel like there's too much to clarify, but I'm going to go ahead and see if there's anything else, any other messages in here. So the Sun is breaking free from some sort of loss or disappointment. So I don't know if some of you had lost that child and needed to recuperate from that. But for whatever reason, it's not really showing here. You must have been disappointed about something and down about something, because with the Sun here, you're getting over that. You're being released from that that sadness and disappointment and becoming optimistic and happy again. Something that you may have been keeping to yourself or holding in. I feel like, or maybe your partner, I don't know, but they're going to share what they were sad about. Maybe they had been holding something emotionally in and, you know, being emotionally unavailable. And then they open up to you and tell you and share with you what was going on so that you guys can, you know, start communicating and being optimistic again. Let's see what this Four of Swords is taking the rest from. Some of you might feel like you need a break from your relationship. I feel like you're kind of focused on yourself. Yeah. And it's clarified by Empress again. So I feel like you are focusing on yourself and pampering yourself for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe you felt that was missing or lacking. But yeah, I just overall feel that you're making yourself attractive and presentable for your partner. Maybe they're doing that for you. And also maybe you are preparing for that artificial insemination. And, you know, like you have to, I don't know the exact process, but I know you guys have to be on a certain cycle and then receive those shots, because these swords almost look like shots or needles to me. So for some of you, or what is that called? In vitro, not artificial insemination, but what is that process called? HGC, all of that, whatever that is. I feel like you might be in a process of trying to get pregnant. So you're going to have to stay off of your feet for a while. All right, so you guys, this was a general reading. I hope it did resonate for some of you. Remember, for your private readings, you can email to matt76@gmail.com. That's in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, you guys, oh, no, I just wanted to reiterate that I do have new prices. So for any of my old clients, make sure that you're emailing first before you pay for a reading. All right, so thank you guys so much. Many blessings to you all.